Your life can change completely in just 90 days? Yes, you heard that right. In just 90 days, you can transform any area of your life if you follow the right plan with full commitment. I've studied the world's most successful people for over 30 years. And what I've discovered? It's powerful and surprisingly simple. They all followed specific patterns that you can follow too. And today, I'm going to give you that plan. The next 90 days could be the turning point of your life. But here's the question. Will you be in the same place 90 days from now, or will you have moved far ahead? The choice is yours, and it begins with your decision today. Most people don't realize how fast life can change because they focus only on long-term goals. But 90 days? It's perfect. Long enough to see results, short enough to stay fully motivated. Let me tell you a story. There was a guy named John, a client of mine. He was stuck, working hard, but getting nowhere. Then, he committed to the 90-day plan I'm about to share with you. By day 90, he had doubled his income and was promoted to team leader. What changed? Not his circumstances, just his actions, his habits, his mindset. You have that same power, and it starts right now. Your day doesn't start when you wake up. It starts with how you wake up. The most successful people in the world, they don't react to their mornings, they command them. They control their mornings because they know this truth. Control your morning and you control your day. Control your day and you control your life. So here's your challenge for the next 90 days. Wake up 1 hour earlier than usual. Just 1 hour. This is your power hour. Your time before the noise, before the chaos, before the world demands your attention. What do you do with this hour? First 20 minutes. Move your body. Simple body weight exercises. A brisk walk. Just move. Get your heart rate up. Get oxygen flowing to your brain. Release endorphins that energize your soul. Second 20 minutes, feed your mind. Read something educational. Not social media, not the news. Real knowledge. The average American reads less than 2 books a year. The average CEO, 60 books a year. In your 90 days, read at least 10 books. That's just 1 book every 9 days. Final 20 minutes. Plan your day. Write down your top 3 priorities. The 3 things that will move you forward. Complete those 3 tasks before you do anything else. That's it. Just 1 hour. 1 daily commitment. 1 small shift that leads to massive momentum. This is how transformation begins. It starts with a morning that belongs to you. Most people fail to reach their goals, not because they're lazy, but because they set their goals the wrong way. They don't set goals, they make wishes. Wishing is passive. Goal setting is active. For the next 90 days, you must set goals using a proven system. It's called the SMART formula. That means your goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Let's break that down. Specific, know exactly what you want. Don't say, I want to get in shape. Say, I want to lose 10 pounds. Measurable. You need to track your progress. If it can't be measured, it can't be managed. Achievable. Make it realistic. A big stretch? Yes, but not impossible. Relevant? It must connect to your bigger vision. What really matters to you. Time-bound. Give it a clear deadline. And in this case, the deadline is 90 days. Now, once you set your 90-day goal, write it down. Not in your head, not in your phone. Write it where you'll see it every single day. Here's the power move. Break that 90-day goal into 12 weekly goals. One small win every week. Then break each weekly goal into daily actions. 3 clear steps every day. No guesswork. When you do this, something amazing happens. Your massive, overwhelming dream suddenly becomes a simple step-by-step path. You stop looking at the mountain and start climbing the trail. I recommend creating a goal card. A small card with your 90-day goal written on it. Carry it with you. Read it at least 10 times a day. Why? Because it programs your subconscious mind to look for solutions, to find shortcuts, to notice people, opportunities, and patterns that align with your vision. This isn't magic. It's neuroscience. Your brain has a system called the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. It filters reality based on what you focus on. If your goals aren't written down, they're not goals. They're just ideas. But when they're written, when they're visible, when they're tracked daily, they become real. So don't just dream, design, and let your 90-day goals guide every decision you make. You can't think your way to success. You have to act your way there. Knowledge without action is worthless. Most people know what to do, but they never do it. Over the next 90 days, you must commit to taking more action than ever before. Not random action, not busy work, but targeted, intentional, powerful action. There's a principle I call the Rule of 5. And here's how it works. Every single day, take at least 5 specific actions that move you closer to your 90-day goal. Not 1, not 2, 5. They don't have to be big. They just have to be meaningful. A phone call, a decision, a bold move, a deep conversation, a key step. 5 actions a day for 90 days. That's 450 steps forward. With that many attempts, success becomes inevitable. Most people fail not because they don't try, but because they quit too soon. They try something once, maybe twice. It doesn't work, so they stop. Successful people? They try again. They adjust. They persist. They understand the law of averages. If you take massive action consistently, some of it will fail, but some of it will break through. And that's all you need. Also, focus on what matters most. In every field, roughly 20% of your efforts create 80% of your results. That's called the Pareto principle. So ask yourself, what's the 20% in your world? If you're in sales, maybe it's prospecting and follow-ups. If you're building a brand, maybe it's content creation and audience engagement. If you're an entrepreneur, it might be closing deals, not tweaking logos. Identify your high-leverage actions and double down on them. Start keeping a daily action log. Write down what you did, what worked, what didn't. This makes success measurable. It keeps you honest. Remember this truth. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Don't wait until you feel ready. Don't wait for perfect timing. Take the action, and the motivation will follow. This is how you win, one powerful move at a time. Success doesn't come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do consistently. Consistency is the real secret. It's the multiplier of results. When you do something once, you get a small result. But when you do it every day, for 90 days, those results compound. Here's the truth. Most people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they can't stay consistent. They start strong, but they don't finish. Why? Because they rely on motivation, which is temporary, emotional, and unreliable. You're going to do it differently. For the next 90 days, you won't depend on motivation. You'll build systems. A system removes emotion. It turns action into routine. It makes success automatic. Don't say, "I'll exercise when I feel motivated." Instead say, "I will exercise every morning at 6:30 a.m." No decision, no debate, just execution. Systems beat motivation every time. Now let's talk about habits. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. They're small, but over time, they become unstoppable. And here's what science says. It takes around 66 days to form a new habit. That means within your 90-day journey, you can build habits that last a lifetime. Step 1. Pick 3 powerful habits that support your goal. For health, it might be exercise, sleep, meal prep. For career, prospecting, writing, learning. For mindset, journaling, gratitude, meditation. Step 2. Make each habit specific. Not "I'll read more," but "I'll read 10 pages at 8 p.m. every night." Step 3. Start small. Make the habit so easy you can't say no. Step 4. Use habit stacking. Link your new habit to something you already do, like, "After I brush my teeth, I'll do 10 push-ups." Step 5. Track it. Use a simple checklist. Don't break the chain. If you miss one day, never miss 2. And here's something powerful. Reward yourself. Every time you complete a habit, celebrate it. This tells your brain, do more of that. Finally, announce your habits publicly. Tell a friend. Tell your team. Let others hold you to a higher standard. Success doesn't just depend on what you do. It also depends on what you don't do. Distractions are the silent killers of progress. They feel small, but they steal your time, your focus, your potential. Let's be honest. The average American watches over 3 hours of TV and spends 2 hours on social media every single day. That's 5 hours gone. Over 90 days, that's 450 hours. That's 56 full work days. You could build an entire business in that time, or write a book, or transform your body, or change your life. So here's your mission for the next 90 days. Cut the noise. Limit television to 1 hour a day. Limit social media to 30 minutes. That gives you at least 3.5 extra hours per day to build your future. That's over 300 hours reclaimed. Now let's talk about your phone. Every ping, every notification triggers dopamine in your brain, making it addictive. Turn off all non-essential notifications. Better yet, put your phone in another room while you work. Protect your focus like it's your most valuable resource, because it is. Email? Check it only twice a day. Once in the late morning, once late afternoon. Meetings? Say no to any meeting that doesn't serve your 90-day goal. Phone calls? Batch them. Don't let them interrupt your deep work. Want a performance edge? Use this, the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, complete focus, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, take a longer break. This rhythm builds momentum without burnout. What you focus on grows. Where your energy flows, results follow. When you eliminate distractions, you unlock performance levels you've never experienced before. This is your season of focus. For 90 days, go all in. Remove the noise. Protect your time. Master your attention, because the ability to focus is the new superpower. Let's be real. Over the next 90 days, you will face obstacles. That's not a possibility. That's a guarantee. The difference between people who succeed and people who quit is not about how easy the road is. It's about how they respond when the road gets hard. You must expect resistance. Internal resistance, self-doubt, procrastination, fear, and external resistance, unexpected problems, distractions, pressure from others. When that resistance shows up, what will you do? Will you fold or will you rise? Here's a mindset shift. Obstacles are not stop signs. They are guideposts. They don't mean give up. They mean adjust. Next time something blocks your path, don't say, "Why is this happening to me?" Say, "What is this trying to teach me?" And then act. For every obstacle, write down 3 solutions. Immediately take action on the best one. Train your mind to be solution-focused, not excuse-driven. Now let's prepare for what's coming. Ask yourself, what are the 3 biggest challenges you're likely to face in the next 90 days? Is it lack of time? Negative people? Old habits pulling you back? Write them down. Then create a battle plan for each one. Now, when you're prepared, obstacles lose their power. Remember, every successful person you admire has failed more than most people have ever tried. What made them different was not their talent. It was their resilience. They didn't stop. They didn't retreat. They pushed forward. So must you. The next 90 days won't be perfect, but they will be transformational if you refuse to give up. Commit now. No matter what comes your way, you will keep moving, step by step, day by day, stronger, wiser, unstoppable. Let me give you the real truth. Without accountability, most people drift. They start with good intentions, but they don't finish strong. They skip one day, then 2, and soon they're back to where they started. But not you. For the next 90 days, you need layers of accountability. Let's start with the first one, external accountability. Tell someone about your goal. Tell them exactly what you're trying to achieve and when you plan to do it. Research shows you're 65% more likely to succeed just by sharing your goal. But here's the real game changer. If you schedule regular check-ins, your chances shoot up to 95%. That's how powerful accountability is. Next comes internal accountability, tracking and measurement. What gets measured gets improved. Create a scoreboard. Track your habits. Track your progress. Track your actions. Every day. No excuses. This visual feedback keeps you focused. It makes your progress real. If you can't measure it, you can't master it. And here's a powerful strategy most people never use: financial accountability. Put something on the line, something that matters. Make a commitment. If I skip my plan this week, I lose $50. Even better, give that money to a cause you disagree with if you fail. Now you're really motivated to follow through. But accountability isn't punishment. It's protection. It keeps you on track when motivation fades. Now let's talk about measurement. Don't just work blindly. You need to reflect. Daily reviews. At the end of each day, ask, what did I do well? What could I have done better? What did I learn? What's my next move? Just 10 minutes. That's all it takes. Weekly reviews. Every Sunday, review your wins, your setbacks, and your next week's plan. Adjust early. Don't wait for things to fall apart. Monthly reviews. At day 30 and 60, take a full step back. Are you on track for your 90-day goal? Have your priorities shifted? Are you ahead or falling behind? This isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. Track both your actions, leading indicators, and your results, lagging indicators. But focus more on the actions, because those are under your control. Celebrate your progress along. Success doesn't only come from action. It also comes from how you think, how you learn, and how you manage your energy. Let's start with a powerful mental tool, visualization. Every night before you sleep, close your eyes and picture your 90-day goal as already complete. See it, feel it, hear it, experience it in your mind. This isn't just motivation, it's neuroscience. Visualization creates neural pathways almost identical to real experiences. That means your brain starts believing you've already achieved your goal. And what the mind believes, body moves toward. Top athletes use this. High performers use this. Now, you use this. Now let's talk about learning. In the next 90 days, you must become a student of success. Dedicate just 30 minutes a day to learning something valuable in your field. Read books, watch masterclasses, listen to podcasts, study what matters. That small commitment puts you in the top 5% of your industry within a year. The more you learn, the more you earn, the more you grow, the more you give. But even with the right mindset and skills, you need the fuel to execute. That's where energy management comes in. Your energy, not your time, determines your results. Here's how to upgrade it. Sleep at least 7 to 8 hours each night. Drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. Eat clean foods. More protein, more greens, less sugar. Exercise every morning. Even 20 minutes is enough. Your brain runs on oxygen and movement. Get your blood flowing, and your performance skyrockets. Also, identify your peak energy times. Maybe it's morning. Maybe late afternoon. Schedule your most important work during those hours. Use the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of deep focus, 5-minute break. Repeat. It's simple, and it works. When you manage your energy with intention, you move faster, think sharper, and last longer. You don't just survive the 90 days, you own them. Remember, fuel the mind, fuel the body, fuel the mission. Now, we've come to the end of the blueprint. You've heard the plan, you know what to do, you understand what's possible. But here's the truth, none of this will matter unless you decide. Right now, you stand at a crossroad. On one side, 90 more days of the same old routine, same results, same doubts, same frustration. On the other side, a new chapter, new momentum, new confidence, new you. You've been waiting for the right time? This is it. You've been waiting for a sign. This is it. The next 90 days could pass by like any other 90 days, or they could be the most transformational days of your life. So what will it be? Will you choose comfort, or will you choose growth? Will you keep watching others win, or will you become the one others look up to? Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for permission. Start today. Start now. Take the first small step, then take the next, and then the next. Because when you move, momentum takes over. And when momentum takes over, you become unstoppable. Listen, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to stay committed. You don't need a full plan. You just need to start. The rest will reveal itself along the way. I challenge you, for the next 90 days, to show up every day, no matter what. Because 90 days from now, you'll arrive at a destination, and the only question is, will it be one you chose or one you drifted to? The choice is yours. So choose power, choose purpose, choose progress. Let's go.